What I'm about to tell you happened years ago in this small town down south. It was a beach town with gorgeous beaches and waterfalls, very popular in the summer. But that year, things were different. Spring ended with way more rain than usual, and when summer hit, a massive tropical storm rolled in and wrecked the main road into town. A huge landslide wiped out a bunch of people's cars that night who didn't expect a storm like that. A big chunk of the road got washed away. It was terrible news. That summer was totally lost. As for the guest in room 41 of the Tides Haven Inn on Palm Street, his biggest worry at the moment was, how the hell am I going to get out of this mess? The young traveler streamer had just arrived the day before. His plans were totally ruined. There's nothing engaging to film in this flooded shit right now. Nothing that's gonna blow up on my channel at least. He decided to head out and get some shots of the town. Maybe he could attract a few curious people to his channel and bump up his subscribers a bit. He grabbed his filming gear and headed through the town. Even though that wasn't really his thing, a few shots of all the devastation could actually make some pretty good content and rack up a ton of views. First, he went south, following the path to the beach. But in that part of the shore, sand and water were almost the same. Then he turned a corner and started heading uphill. As he went, the houses got more and more spread out until he reached what seemed like the end of the road. Any path there would lead to nothing but more destruction beyond the mountain. So he decided to explore from high above, and while he was looking for a good spot to launch his drone, he found a sign with letters that looked hand-painted saying, "Drones not allowed." Not official at all, he thought. He read all the rules about it. Plus, it had been a while since he saw anyone pass by. He wouldn't miss the chance to see how that fancy thing would perform in such terrible weather like that. He launched the drone, weaving through the mountains and flying over the road. After a while, all he saw was a stunning green beauty. After flying about 5 miles, he saw some old abandoned houses falling apart by the side of the road. He brought the drone down a bit to get a better shot. Then he spotted what looked like the start of a village, popping up from behind the fog, tucked at the foot of some rocky cliffs climbing up the mountain, hiding in the treetops. It looked stunning. A row of strange houses on each side climbed up the mountain like they were carved into a huge rock crevice. The whole village felt empty, not because of the storm, decades for sure. Suddenly, the screen shook hard and spun, showing nothing but blurs. So he took off running down the road. He wasn't crashing, just flying by itself. It took him about 2 hours to reach the path leading to the rocky cliff, to the entrance of the village. Looking up close, it didn't look inviting at all. He entered the village, feeling a bit uneasy. Despite the decay, he couldn't help but admire the beauty of the place. How could a place like this be off the tourist map, he thought. He hadn't found anything about it, not even on Wikipedia. That vibe gave him the chills. He wanted to stay there as little as possible. He followed the path shown by the locator, reaching a passage in the rock with a quirky sign. "Do not enter, no matter what." Okay, Mr. Everything Forbidden. But you didn't lose a $5,000 drone in there. On the other side, a large muddy stone staircase ran up the mountain, fading into the fog. Something about that scene gave him the creeps. How did that damn drone end up here? It must be somewhere up in that fog. He really didn't want to go up there, but that thing cost a fortune. Suddenly, his legs gave out and his heart raced in his chest. He spotted what looked like an ancient monument. Is this some kind of cult? He crossed that narrow passage with jittery steps, like that thing might swallow him whole. The drone's right there. Just grab it and get out. He liked that side way less. What the hell is this place? And where the hell is my drone? Is it there? What the hell is that? A damn mausoleum? Things were getting worse and worse, and it was terrifying him. Never doubt the weather again, you fool. Guys, you better make sure I get a ton of views out of this. What the hell? Whatever that crap was, the grave was wide open. A rock must have come crashing down from the store up high. Boom. And what the hell are those chains? Screw the drone, I'm out. But then, to his absolute despair, he spotted his damn drone, making him lose all sense of his body. Something that seemed made of bones, maybe alive, came fast and threw him a few meters back. Am I gonna die now? Is the drone still recording? Damn, this would totally blow up my channel.